Hello, this is a quick take on some of the recent happenings in regard to the potential issuance of a central bank digital currency by the Bank of Uganda. So just yesterday, that's on Thursday, March 19, 2026, on page 43 of the New Vision, there was a notice by the Bank of Uganda. It read as that the Bank of Uganda invites sealed expressions of interest from eligible consultants, stroke consulting firms, for provision of consultancy services for the central bank digital currency feasibility study. So again, we see that in spite the various warnings out there and abroad, and subjects have extensively talked about on this podcast, the Weapons of War podcast, the Bank of Uganda continues to go forward in pursuit of the central bank digital currency. But no matter what, so many people often say that it's the digital form of money. We have to move on with the times. I've extensively informed you here that the central bank digital currency is not simply another digital form of money. It's not just simply another mobile money or Visa cards or Mastercards of this world. This is a controlled system. It's a control grid. They want to centralize every transaction into the central bank digital currency, that all the other means of transaction that you have will be phased out. Like the cash will be phased out, and then we shall retain the digital platforms like the online banking, etc. But they also be phased out in the long run, but that we shall have only one option, which will be the central bank digital currency, which will be centrally managed and run and operated by the Bank of Uganda, overseen by these global entities like the IMF, like the World Bank, like the UN. They will be the ones overseeing that. And when they're overseeing that, the overall, the general issue is not inclusivity, to bring in people in the financial system to ensure that that everyone can access financial services. That's not the reason. The reason is to be able to monitor how you use your money, where you use it, on what goods, and not just simply monitoring how you use your money and how it comes in and goes out, but to dictate that because we are facing these issues, maybe you are not supposed to use your money to buy this. You can't use your money to buy this. You can't. And I've often given the example of climate change. So if they say we are combating climate change, therefore let's cut down on our use of fossil fuels. How? By putting aside the use of cars. So let's take a month by not using cars. So no one will be able to transact using their central bank digital account to buy fuel. No, you won't be able, because they will disable it from afar. And they can enable your account to buy certain goods and disable it from buying certain goods. So if they say we are off fossil fuels for a month, they will disable your account, that you can't buy fuel. They can even disable your account and say, no, your account can only buy these liters of fuel per month, because you're not an essential worker. Essential workers can buy unlimited, but you are a John, a John Doe down the road. No, you can't. A border does no. This no. And the control will go down to the nitty-gritty of programming your money, to the issue that how many shirts are you buying, how much are you buying, how much are you doing this, why are they controlling what you're buying? Because they say that these industries pollute a lot of emit a lot of fumes, pollute the atmosphere as they produce these goods. Therefore, what do? They come and clamp down on consumption. But that's not all about climate change. It's not about climate change. It's about control. Controlling how you spend your money, what you spend your money doing, how you spend it, where you spend it, like controlling the quality of life that you're going to have. That's what central bank digital currencies are about. They're not about, oh, this is the latest thing. Oh, mobile money came in here and revolutionized the way we use money, revolutionized the way the economy runs. It's now a trillion shilling, whatever. They run several trillions of shillings on their platforms. It's not that. The difference is that those other digital forms of money are decentralized. There are various players in the field. Therefore, someone may not be able to monitor exactly what you are using your money for. Two, the cash is still available. You can get off the grid, you can get off the digital grid, you can withdraw your mobile money, withdraw your money from the bank and use it cash, which they say is opaque. So you can use your cash and transact without someone monitoring your transactions. But when cash is phased out and all these digital platforms are phased out, and we have only one digital platform, the Central Bank Digital Currency, that's when the ultimate control will be issue in this country and globally, because these are global moves. This is not a local move. No, it's a global move. We shall talk about other countries. But for more on this subject matter, please, you check out the links below. I've talked about this extensively. This is a control grid. This is a control grid and not orchestrated here. The architects are global entities. So they are just our country here. While they are talking about here a feasibility study, those are just rubber stamping methods and procedures they are doing to show that they are the ones in control. They are not the ones in control. It's global entities that have already launched it in some other countries that also want it launched here. Okay, so that's where we are at the moment. That now they are issuing this expression notes of the expression of interest, calling upon people to participate, to provide participate in this feasibility study. But please, 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 alert anyone that you can, alert our leaders, alert your friends, your family, your workmates, that this here is getting, they are getting from one step to another, one step to another, and somehow it's not getting the traction it should be getting. It's not getting the traction it should be getting. One, perhaps because I think people are ignorant about it, the far-reaching effects of it, or many may think that it's just another digital form of money that we shall be using to transact. As we have the online banking, the mobile money, and they think that cash will be here to stay. Cash is not here to stay. They are here. They are launching this, of course, telling us cash will stay, but it's not here to stay. They have said that over and over. And then also, these other digital forms of money will be phased out, will be removed, and we shall have only this one. And they will be able to dictate what we buy, where we buy it, not quantities we buy it, where we buy it from. It is where, how far can you go? They just control your money remotely. They don't even have to come to your door, remotely. And that and how the ability of us using our money will not even depend so much on how much we have on our account. It will depend on how well we adhere to these global agendas that they keep pushing forward. If you say something is not right, when they say it's right, then they can lock you out of your account. This has happened elsewhere. So please, this is another call that this is the latest development I've spotted from our own Bank of Uganda. But please, let's keep vigilant. Let's awake each other. This cannot take place in our country on our watch. Let's awake our fellow friends within our circles of influence. All right, goodbye. Till another time.